Butterflies are invertebrates from the class of arthropods, scales, insects and Lepidoptera. It is interesting to know that their wings contain thousands of small scales arranged in regular rows. These scales are formed in colorful and very diverse designs, which has made the beauty of these insects very attractive and stunning. They are very complex creatures, and activities such as eating, hibernating, burrowing, watering, and migration are among their characteristics. The wings of all butterflies are transparent and colorless. We know butterflies as the most colorful creatures around us. So how is it possible that their wings are transparent? Butterfly wings are covered with thousands of tiny scales that reflect light in different colors. Underneath these scales is a very thin layer of chitin, a type of protein. This layer is very thin and transparent. As the age of the butterflies increases and the scales fall on the wings, transparent and colorless spots can be seen on their wings, which are actually the same layer of coat. Butterflies taste food with their feet. Food taste receptors are located on the legs of butterflies, which help them find their host and food. The female butterfly sits on the plant and hits the leaf with its legs so that the smell and fragrance of the leaves of the plant is emitted in the air. Then the chemical receptors located on the back of his legs, transmit the command of the suitability of the plant for laying eggs to the insect's brain. If the answer is positive, the butterfly lays eggs on the said plant. Also, both male and female butterflies use their legs to detect the smell of sugar in the nectar of the host flowers and feed on it. Butterflies have a completely liquid diet. Adult butterflies can only feed on liquids, usually plant nectar. Their mouth parts are organized in such a way that they are only able to drink and cannot chew solids. They have a tube that pulls liquids up into the esophagus like a straw. This proboscis gathers under the butterfly's chin after feeding. Butterflies must quickly retract their proboscis after emerging from the chrysalis. A butterfly that cannot feed on the nectar of flowers is doomed to die. One of their first tasks as an adult butterfly is to tuck the proboscis under the chin. When a butterfly emerges from its pupal shell, its mouth parts consist of two parts. The butterfly tries to collect its proboscis using its palps, which are located near the proboscis. If you look closely at a butterfly that has just emerged from its pupal shell, you will see that it opens and closes its proboscis several times under its chin to test the function of its proboscis. Butterflies feed on mud. A butterfly cannot survive by feeding on plant nectar alone. They also need minerals and salt to supplement their diet. Butterflies feed on the water collected in layers of mud in order to supply the minerals and salt they need. This phenomenon happens mostly in male butterflies, because they need more minerals to form their sperms. The mineral substances in the sperm after being transferred to the body of the female butterfly cause the growth and life of the egg. The emerging butterfly that has just emerged from the pupal shell is unable to fly. Inside the pupal shell, butterflies wait for metamorphosis by wrapping their wings around their body. When leaving the pupal shell, the wings are wet and wrinkled. Then the butterfly should quickly deliver the liquid in the body to the wings through the veins and expand them. After the wings reach the desired volume and size, the butterfly should rest for a few hours without moving so that the wings and body dry, and then make its first flight. Butterflies usually only live a few days to a few weeks. After the butterfly emerges from the pupal shell, it has only 2 days to 4 weeks to live. At this time, butterflies focus on two very important tasks, feeding and mating. Some small butterflies only live a day or two. However, some of them, such as the sultan butterfly, which spend the winter as an adult, are able to survive for up to 9 months. Butterflies are nearsighted, but they see colors. Butterflies can see objects at a distance of 3 to 4 meters, but their vision becomes blurred at further distances. However, not only do they see some colors, but they even detect a spectrum of ultraviolet colors, not visible to us. A number of butterflies have ultraviolet colors on their wings, through which they recognize the suitable pair for mating. In addition, some flowers have ultraviolet colors that attract butterflies to them and pollinate them. Butterflies cannot fly in cold weather. The proper body temperature of butterflies for flight should be 29 degrees Celsius. Since insects are cold-blooded, they cannot regulate their body temperature, so the temperature of the environment has a significant effect on their activity. At temperatures below 13 degrees Celsius, Butterflies lose their ability to move and will not be able to escape from predators or even feed. Butterflies are able to fly and work at a temperature of 28 to 38. They warm up their flight muscles on cold days by flapping their bodies and wings or by staying still in the sun. Tricks of butterflies to escape from predators. Butterflies are at the bottom of the food chain, which means they are always on the lookout for large numbers of predators at the top of the chain. Therefore, they must be equipped with some defense mechanisms. Some butterflies hide from predators by using the color of their wings and the same color as the environment. The scary colors and patterns on the wings of some of them, as well as the way they shake, scare the hunters away. By feeding on plants, some butterflies store the poisonous substances in their wings, which, if eaten, cause death or poisoning of the hunter. This causes predators to avoid eating them.